25. Ah. Go up, 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 up. Cramp or no? Cramp. He has like 5 hamstrings. That's not supposed to be the case. I learned in anatomy that it was only 3.
Today is day 5 of this week of training.
That would be a Friday.
It's Friday. It's the last leg day of this prep.
Hard leg day of the prep.
Yeah, we're gonna, keep RIR right around 1 or so. Nothing too crazy.
There's like maybe not a mythology, but a practice in a lot of sports of like the linear peak, where it's like the classic example is the Rocky movies. Like the last scene you see in a Rocky montage is like him going as hard as he can, and the next scene is him like in the warm-up room on the day of the fight in the back of the ring, like, all right, let's get it done. It's like, did he have a taper? Did he have a deload? Because we're accumulating lots of fatigue. Fatigue in bodybuilding is especially deleterious because if you're really highly systemically fatigued and even locally fatigued, this works on a local level, your water retention goes up. And that actually interferes also, high levels of damage interfere with your body's ability to load glycogen into the muscles. That's a really, really, really bad deal because we want low extracellular water, subcutaneous water, and we want a high degree of glycogen. And the question is, well, what are we accomplishing by training extra hard? Well, it feels kind of cool. It feels all warrior and shit. But at the end of the day, that shit was for 2 weeks ago. It was for even half a week ago. It was for last month. It was for the whole prep. Still going hard, but we're not pushing it to crazy, crazy limits like you've seen in some of our videos because that time is over. That's it. Passing out?
We're good. Yeah.
You guys might think Charlie almost passed out because of low blood pressure from being so lean for the show, and that might be correct, but he really passed out or almost passed out because he's a wuss. And he just can't handle it in here. It's the fire, dragon fire. Scotty, show him what the dragon looks like.
So belt squats, high rep, rest pause, probably with like 3 or 4 rest pauses per set.
Let's get 10 straight. 2, 3.
So the prior meso I've had to this final one during this prep, I learned the very hard way of how trying to keeping up intensity and volume with what I had in line with my maintenance or mass phases can do to you during prep. Every single set, I was pushing it, but I was pushing it because everything felt easy. I got to a point where, yeah, I was hitting these PRs when I needed to, but I felt like complete death every minute of my waking life. In addition to my sleeping time, couldn't get very good sleep. Woke up constantly, sleep was sporadic, and that was due to the increased fatigue I was feeling.
22. 23. 2 more. 24. 25. Ah. Go up, 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 up. Cramp or no? Cramp.
I cramped up.
You're not even breathing heavy anymore, man.
Yeah? Okay.
You ready?
I can just get less rep, that's fine with me. My cardio's gonna give out before anything.
Start with 8 to 10 here. Controlled movements.
for everyone that says like you need to like give everything you have, you know, especially the last few weeks of prep, I think that's a little bit short-sighted. And do you really want to go into your last few weeks of a show at your weakest state, your most vulnerable states, for injury and building ulcer fatigue, which, you know, for some people makes you hold on to more body water, will just make you look worse on your stage anyway. So pretty much during the last few weeks of training, your last meso into a prep, your main goals are pretty much go in, start off your meso by, you know, having enough volume and weight to get a solid pump. And as the meso progresses, you just want to like slightly make small little increases in your PRs, add just a little bit of weight here and there. Don't go crazy. You know, once again, this is not a time to hit like huge PRs. You just want to make sure that your body's adapting to stimulus and you're going to your show healthy and you don't get injured.
Let's go. Nice and upright, Charlie. Beautiful. Slow. Gentle touch. There you go. Let's go. Control. Hit it. Excellent. Slow. Yes. That's it, yeah?
That was the end of my last leg session of prep. You know, I had some issues with the cramping, still there, kind of alleviated by not completely locking out my quads at the top of all these movements. Got a great quad pump, went pretty close to failure, but not to failure. That was the intent. Pretty much that was the last heavy, hard leg workout of prep. Next week, hit some lighter legs, much higher reps, very far from failure during depletion phase. And then that's it, stage time.